it all works out.
That's right. That's right. Before we jump into it, man, let's get this audience to get over to the Mentality Show as well. Tell us about that again. I know we talked about it last week, but break that down again, the Mentality Show.
The Mentality Show, man, is the show that I do with a couple of partners of mine. And as men, we always having conversations. Me and Dusty have conversations. There's some things that are kind of exclusive to men that men don't really talk about in public. We have conversations with each other. We have conversations in the car, barbershop, wherever we may hang out at. We don't have these conversations in public. And we just thought we'd bring some of these subjects to the forefront. And let people see what's happening. Plus, one of my partners on the show, he works with men's mental health. Kevin, he is a mental health expert. He works in the department. He works for the LA County in men's mental health. And these are some of the things that he deals with, and we bring it to the forefront.
I love that, man, because for whatever reason, mental health is something that's seen as what's the word I'm looking for? Taboo in our community.
Yeah,
we don't, right?
Yeah.
So it's good that you guys are breaking that down, man, to get people more interested into that, because like you mentioned last week, a lot of people that grew up in the hood, not just gangsters, but regular people have seen some shit. Lonzo, I mean, people who grew up in the neighborhood seen some shit growing up, man, that people going to Afghanistan only see, you know what I mean?
Man, when you a grown man and you see your mother-in-law lay out the middle of the street and somebody hit you going 100 miles an hour, Doc, you just don't come back be your regular self, dude. You just don't go. No, dude. You have a situation where a life is taken next to you, right?
And you're talking about yourself. Let everybody know you're talking about the situation where a person was speeding down the street. They hit you on the way back from the airport, and your mother-in-law died.
This is why I can't stand them circle jerkers in the donut people, man. I can't do it, dude. Fools was racing down Crenshaw. I'm crossing Century. I'm headed east on Century. And next thing I know, I got hit so hard, I was headed headed south on Crenshaw, almost hit a cop, and my passenger in the car was ejected and killed right there on Crenshaw and Century, dude. I'm huffing, I can't breathe. My arms, shoulders dislocated. I think I'm about to die because I can't hardly get no breath in my body. My ribs is bruised. I can't hardly breathe. Man, the whole event was traumatic, and it will make you have some effect. It will affect you, dude. Not just physically. It took me forever to get my arm to go over my head again, man. It took forever. I mean, it happened like 20 years ago. Maybe in the past 10 years, I've been able to do jumping jacks and other exercises that will allow my arm to go over my head. But for a while, man, my arm was limited, dude. Not to mention the vehicular PTSD, because I'm the worst Uber rider in the world. Hey, look, let me tell you something, dude. I got vehicular PTSD. Don't go over the speed limit. Don't do nothing fancy, because I will knock you in the back of your goddamn head. Okay, don't play with me. And I'm a hard person to ride with. I'm hard to ride with. Period. Now, dude. I can't ride with everybody. I can't ride. One of my friends, we fell out because he wants to drive crazy. Dude, I don't do that, man. I've seen what this could, but I experienced this firsthand. Don't tell me I got it. No. I had it too. I hadn't drank nothing, smoked nothing. I was just driving and ended up in the hospital for 7 days. Nah, man. Certain things you don't play with, and when you have these type of situations, parents go to jail, whatever that may happen, man, end up in foster care, in jail for whatever reason. All these issues, all these things affect your mental health, man. And most of us don't think about it, but I never even went to get any treatment for my vehicular PTSD. I didn't want to even diagnose it later on. I was talking about it one day. Somebody, you got vehicular PTSD. What is that? Well, somebody has an accident and it affects them. Oh, and dude, these are certain things that men just don't think about, man. Because we're taught not to cry, suck it up, deal with it, and we do. We put a mask on and we'll deal with it for a while, but it does have an effect. And that's what we talk about on Tuesdays, on Wednesdays, 6 o'clock.
I love that, man. I love that, and I know we did our show before last week's show, but you mentioned that you guys talked about child support last week. And that kind of goes into the first topic that I want to discuss. But did you guys cover anything that, some good points that you would like to share about child support?
Yeah, man, because people think the child support is just about money on one side, but it's actually about time and interaction, because a lot of kids, a lot of females use their kids as pawns to get back at a man. He moved on with his life, got a new girl, maybe have another baby. And you can't have my baby around that bitch, okay? That kind of stuff, okay? This woman ain't going nowhere, man. She ain't going nowhere. You lost. Accept it. Take the L and keep on pushing. But now the kid got to take an L too, and especially if the kid and the old man have a relationship. That's the part that's really sad, when the kid wants to see the dad and the mama won't let him see it, and that has effects on both sides of the coin. But some people are so self-centered and so selfish, they don't care. I don't care how it affects my kid. I want to dig my claws into you any way I possibly can.
Yeah, and what's crazy, Lonzo, is I'm sure you know people like this. I know people, like this. But what trips me out about the system is there are actually men out there who are paying child support for a child that is not even theirs.
Dude, I've had shows in the past, not this show, but on my show in Compton I had for years. There were several guys who just didn't know the girl was even pregnant, and didn't go down to the she didn't tell him nothing. Just got pregnant, and he was the first. I know I'm personally involved in a situation like that. He ain't paid no child support, but the kid is mine, but they got his name. Personally. So to have somebody reverse that, put the kid in your name, but make you responsible for child support. Because see, one thing I found out about child support, if you don't contest that in a certain amount of time, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. I think it's like
That's
6
yours.
months.
Might as well be yours.
You got 6 months to contest that, man. If you don't contest that, then sorry, bro. It's like a case. Once you get a judgment against you, it's a wrap. If you don't file the proper paperwork to review that case or reopen that case, tough shit. You got to deal with the judgment, and that's basically what it is. It's a judgment.
Yeah. Make sure you check out the Michel'le Show, 6 p.m. on Wednesdays. I'm definitely going to be tuning in, man, and I can't wait to join you, brothers. But that first subject reminds me of a story that I came across this week, Lonzo, of a New York rapper who went viral. He goes by the name of Eazy E. And Eazy E is expecting children with 5 different women at the same time.